What's up, everybody? Welcome back. How's going on? I think overall, everybody who's watching and everybody who is trading and investing, I think we're all feeling what's going on right now with the market, and a lot of people will agree that this market sucks. However, we understand why it sucks because sadly, for the people who are going to retire in 2022, I'm very sorry for you guys. Honestly, I'm not playing around. I'm very sorry because all the 401ks, all the 403bs, all the pensions, all your Roth IRAs, everything is getting crushed, hammered. And I mean, that is reality. You and I may not see it, but that is what some people are living, right? Here in the United States and abroad. But everybody, us and me personally, I'm very excited because it allows me to buy the dip once more. Ever since November 2021, we peaked, call it crypto, stocks, real estate back in the day. 2021 was doing fantastic, right? But now things are changing ever since this week because of the rates increase, crypto flash crash in Europe, supply chain issues, inflation, war in Ukraine. There's just many different things. Plus, if you're a crypto, if you're a Cronos holder, slashing the earned interest, the car rates, bam, right? And then you have a havoc bringing on Twitter, Discord, Facebook, everybody, some people liquidating, some people raging, some people, doing X, Y, and Z. Here we covered that earlier this week. So it's a bunch of course, different things that are occurring in the markets. And well, if you for some reason are already tired of this thing, it does seem that crypto it may not be for you because in the last year or so that I've been in, more than a year that I've been in crypto, this thing is cyclical. There are some times of prosperity and sometimes to go back and revisit your portfolio and start putting some money in some great investments, right? So here the question is, will Cronos go lower? Well, here's what. Bitcoin has the answer for that. And I'm going to explain everything that I know in this live. Got it? Welcome, everybody. Go ahead and smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll give you a shout out here. And check all the links, updates in the description down below. I just posted a bunch of different things on my Discord and Patreon. So if you're interested for more learning behind the scenes, the link is on the top of the chat. All yours, everybody. I'm here to help out because, to be honest with you, I received plenty of messages and DMs everywhere, but Patreon and Discord is the fastest route to me. So welcome, Cronos and Buffalo and many more people coming up here. You know what? Today, putting aside which we're gonna go on and discuss this a little bit, and we're seeing the price of Bitcoin right now at $36,000. We're seeing the price of crypto.com right now 28 cents. We're seeing the price of many other things right now. But putting aside what crazy crypto.com CEO said earlier today, which was, addition of the rates, addition of more crow rewards, and also adding that crypto it had a bigger correction than before. It wasn't like a terrible crash. It's just been chill because last week was really packed with a lot of things. What lands other side, it was just a bunch of different things. Right now, we did start the week a lot, heavy. But today I feel that everything's kind of cooling down a little bit because we're expecting now with the introduction of these rates, we see the stock market, the NASDAQ go all the way up yesterday in closing. And today, 1,000% down Dow Jones. Those are the things that I'm always looking at. I talk about Cronos plenty. I talk about crypto, talk about Bitcoin, but it's all connected, right? It's all connected. The war in Russia and Ukraine affects us. The small flash crash in Europe affects us. China, right, still combating COVID affects us. Everything affects the global market economy that we live. And you have to understand that because, crypto changes so fast that oftentimes making 3 videos, 2 videos, 1 video a day is not enough. And I'm glad that there's so many different people bringing different ideas because that's what we need in this space. But anyway, you already know that. Guys, welcome, welcome. Plus, for those who are watching really quickly, right? In my previous live, I mentioned my issue with Coinbase, right? For those who are watching and know what I'm talking about, right? So that issue has been resolved. I'm very excited and grateful. And well, I mean, it's just learning experience for me, so I'm happy it's resolved. So now I can turn the page and continue with my life on that. So very excited. I'm still using Coinbase because it's difficult to kind of like stay away from Coinbase because I like kind of has different nice capabilities that I need, but you already know about that. So welcome everybody. Happy to have you back. So nobody cares about the car rates. It's gonna go to $3. Just keep Buffalo is simple. He's like, you know what? Don't care about the rates. Don't care about DeFi. I'm just gonna buy Crocon and it's gonna go to the moon. You know, guys, that is fine. Look, here it is. Here we have Crocon, right? 28 cents. Let me tell you something that is so true. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the 15 minutes. There you go. I'm gonna tell you something that is so true, right? There are like different levels. There you go. There, oh, that's a beautiful chart. I love that chart. There are very different levels, right, for Cronos investors. If you're here, welcome. First level, you don't care about anything but CRO and you only buy CRO and that's it. Welcome aboard. Second level, you care about the car, you care about staking and earning. Welcome. Third level, you care about DeFi and CROcoin and maybe getting involved in all kinds of DeFi capabilities to make the most out of. I mean, there's different people, different flavors, right? And whoever you are, that's always great. And everybody is able to enjoy the crypto.com experience, right? Because whether you're holding crypto.com or you're holding Cronos or you're holding a token, I think it's still going to be fine regardless this time of difficulty in the markets. So everybody, right now, that orange horizontal line that you see on the screen, that is my hard support that was rejected. That is at 26 cents. I'm going to bring one of my indicators right here to tell you. That is 26 cents. Now, that's the lowest Cronos has been in 2022. That is important. So pay attention for all my technical analysis gurus and my technical analysis hungry people, right? Because the last time we took 26 cents Crocon was when we were going up to almost $1. So that says a lot. That says to me that that crash it's going to continue if indeed Bitcoin goes down, because that crash was caused due to the fact that Chris and the crypto.com team slash everything from these beauties, right? If it wasn't for that, crypto.com would have gone to probably 30 cents, but really crashed because of those news. We understand that. It's okay. So now, since those news are gone, since we already got the updates, what am I talking about? Here are the updates, right? We have the updates on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Then this came today at 8:19 in the morning. Today we posted a video about that. People liked it, so they already updated us that they are adding even more, which is here. Ruby still cashback increased, not that much, but it's something. I think the cashback. I have cashback in my Discover. I have cashback in my Chase account, Chase Bank, and it's like what 2-3% or so. Oftentimes 5% is really good. So having 0.51%, it's something at least. Not the best, not the worst, but it is what it is, right? So we understand how all of this helps the entire crypto.com customer at the end of the day. It's about the customers, right? So that being said, we are going to be seeing prices like this. It does seem because of the things that now are happening to Bitcoin. Bitcoin being at $36,000, yes, that's 36. Bitcoin being at $36,000 means that crypto.com should be right now around 30 to 35 cents. Because for the longest, we've been super correlated to Bitcoin. Of course, it doesn't mean that Crocon has to be exactly the number that Bitcoin is, right? But it means that for the longest, at least 4 months, we really closely match that same numerical digit as Bitcoin. One of the reasons why we really crashed was those recent news, and now that we're recovering. But even though Cronos is still also recovering because it was what, position number 7, 8 on TVL, now it's 9, close to 10. So we're coming up now. Here, there's going to be a lot of technical analysis for Bitcoin, everybody. So pay attention. And if you have any questions, let's go. Buffalo says, honestly, Crow hasn't fallen that bad. And I would agree with you, but it has too, from almost 97 cents to 26 cents. It has fallen a lot. Reasons why liquidations, reasons why hype, excitement, pump and dump. But the reason why people come to Crow is because of all those beautiful expectations that we're going to have later on this. Bitcoin has the answer. Let me show you. So we are in Bitcoin. I need to go to this level. This is the all-time macro view on the 4-hour chart. I actually don't need the RSI, so I'm going to do this. So here on Bitcoin, on the 4-hour chart, we have 2 more levels to go down. If Bitcoin breaches and goes lower than the 2 levels that I'm about to show you, pretty much it means that we gotta be looking at lower lows. And lower lows in this market sucks, same as the thumbnail. Why it sucks? Well, because it just means that we are, right now it's bear market, right? Bear market season. But it does mean that this is not gonna end up well. This is not gonna end up quickly. And I have no shame, and I have no, I will say, I'm not finding the word right now, but I can tell it to you straight to your face, right? I'm not here to pump any good, bad news. I'm just telling it to you like it is. It might seem that we're not gonna be getting such amazing prices for the upcoming, for May, or for the beginning of May, first 2 weeks of May, if we're looking at these prices, right? According to all the reasons that I already gave. If you didn't watch the Fed meeting, right, that occurred this week, well, not super high increase in the rates as expected. However, those increments are gonna be going all the way 2022 and 2023, and it's gonna affect the stocks. Definitely what happened in 2020 with all the money supply that was added, trillions of dollars, that's now affecting a lot of people. That's why I started this live saying I'm so sorry to the people that are retiring in 2022, because they're going to be the ones that are going to be most behind. Got it? Alrighty. Glad to see your comments, everybody. Glad to see your comments. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get closer here. Here on Bitcoin, this is what's happening. There you go. I'm going to bring my price here. Then we'll bring this price right here. And we'll bring this price right here. And I need to bring another one right here. So it's going to be a bunch of them, right? Here it is. So we got 3 levels to go on Bitcoin, right? So we reached $40,000. I'm going to delete this one. It's a bunch of prices to look at, right? $40,000, that was May 5th. Today is May 5th. And just earlier today, it just crashed really badly right now. So from 40,000 to 35,000, that will be a decrease of about 11% for Bitcoin, as you're seeing right now on the screen. If Bitcoin goes lower to 34 and then to 33, that means that's the lowest in 2022. Going to $32,000 is going to be painful for everything, and that's gonna equal to Cronos putting lower lows. That's it. Probably going back to the 26 cents that it was before, right? So these are some of the updates for this specific question. Will Crowcoin go lower? And the answer is yes, if this continues to occur. there's not really news that are gonna put Crocoin, and listen to this carefully. There's not really news that are gonna put Crocoin well above 50 cents right now. It does need Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the whole market to rally. That's it. All the news that we would expect for an exchange like crypto.com or the project Cronos are out already. Everything is great. Everything is, I mean, things are working. Although, we're seeing some breaches, even for MMF, for some issues, the gas fees high or a lot of fees, still it's working well. It's just the prices are demolished at this time. What my fear of continuation of these low levels could be is that from here we come here. At that point, guys, because now finally we're start to see all the increments of the percentages in the interest for everything, borrowing, mortgages, loans, and more. If we have way more liquidations in Bitcoin, that to me is like, okay, I'm absolutely selling nothing from my portfolio and absolutely selling nothing. Like, of course, I'm saying long-term portfolio because I had a comment earlier today saying, you say not to sell, but you're selling. Yes, I'm selling my trading portfolio that I have $200 and I'm taking that to $1,000. And I mean, once you are already a long-term portfolio holder, it's boring. I'm going to tell it to you like it is. It's boring because you don't do anything just to buy the dip or just to add, but you don't sell. Because if we are going down, well, of course, why would you sell if you're just holding? It's boring because, I mean, you and I have to wait forever, guys, forever to get a comeback, right? That I'm holding on Cardano, on Algorand, Solana, I'm talking Ethereum, Bitcoin, Crocoin, like so many. We're holding. So that portfolio, you will have to decide how much to add. You will have to decide what to add. You'll have to decide when to add it. But it's a little bit boring. Now, I don't like boring. I want to have fun. I want to make money on the side. I want to make active money. I think most of us can understand that. And if that's the case, well, you do crypto trading. Guys, we just reached 100 viewers. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you here. Don't forget to smash the like button. Please do me that favor and consider subscribing. Really easy to do, free, and you can change your mind. And of course, take a look at the links down below in the description. The first link on the top of the chat, that's the Patreon, the Discord channel. If you have any questions, because I receive a lot of questions on DMs, this is the fastest way to get to me. Happy that you're back and welcome aboard. Okay. Plus, where you guys from? Like to hear that here in the chat. I'm from Texas. We're just chilling, talking about crypto because look, when crypto's down, there's no other better way to put it. Let's just relax, shall we? Let's go, everybody. Alrighty. That is great. We got Toronto, Canada, Colombia, and Great Britain, New York, and a lot of people in the house. There you go, guys. Puerto Rico, nice. California. You guys keep it up. So, like I was saying here, you guys have fun there in the chat. Like I was saying, Cronos at this time, if we have Bitcoin going lower lows, because right now, what is that? 12% down. That tells me easily how definitely there's a lot of sellers, willing to liquidate, right? Even though we got a lot of buyers right now in bulls, there should be some over-the-counter people selling Bitcoin, probably forecasting lower lows, because we haven't seen this before, right? Especially for the market. If you check the stock market right now, NASDAQ is at 12,200, if I'm not mistaken, 12,300. Guess when was the last time we first reached that point? 2020. So it's been 2 years, which is not that long, but 2 years, right? And we also heard that the inflation rate, the highest in the last 40 years. So our generation, I'm a millennial, right? I have a lot of millennials watching me. What's going on, Ron? Happy to have you. Indiana. I have a lot of millennials watching me. I have probably a lot of Generation X, like my parents. Um, you guys have seen something different, right? But for us millennials, this is a hard time. Definitely a hard time, right? To be in the market, but it's all right. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine at the end of the day if we know how to act for it. Another thing, another thing that I think we all should remember is that these are the times when, in my opinion, we make the most money possible. Let me explain. Definitely in the dot-com bubble, stock market related, in the pandemic crash 2020, in the 2008, right, house market crash, and in the 2017-18 Bitcoin crash, a lot of people lost money. But guess what? Those were the dates when people that you never heard before made it, crushed it in the market. Why? Well, because they were able to buy the dip. They were able to buy the bloody on the streets prices when nobody wanted them, and now they're in owning some Bored Ape Yacht Club um, NFTs or whatever you want to call it. Those are the times that I think. Look, I haven't been in the market for more than 5 years, 10 years, like some people, like probably you, but I understand very quickly. I'm a business guy at the end of the day. So that's what I want to tell you right now as a nugget of information. You need to be looking at this. You need to be looking at the possibilities ahead of us. Crowcoin, right now, it's Florida and the Formula One, right? So a lot of people from Florida, what's going on? Love this state, by the way. I went to Miami. Man, what a place. What a place. I want to go back, to be honest. Which actually, I'm going back to Orlando. I'm going to go to Disney World. Yeah. So, too much information. Who cares? The point of the story is the following, guys. This is a good price. We can go lower, but we gotta be taking a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum and see what they're gonna play out, and of course the entire market, and see what's gonna happen with everything, because the price of crypto.com will not only pass $1, but Cronos ecosystem chain. That's where Oscar Ramos is super more excited. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, I want Crowcoin to succeed, which is gonna happen. Cronos will succeed, but am I the only one who really is excited for DeFi? Like, am I the only one who is really excited for DeFi? Or can you tell me in the chat that you're also excited on DeFi? Because DeFi to me is everything. Like, that is where the communities really listen to you. Because I feel Crowcoin is, Chris and all the executive guys are on top here. But DeFi, you can really get nitty gritty in the details. Go to the Discord, talk to them, and they listen because they understand that you want high APR and high APY. That's what I like. That's what I like. So DeFi is where I really like to go. And some other people, like I was discussing earlier with the 3 levels, you don't gonna mess around with their cards. Gotta tell you, some people like the cards and they will show off every single day that they want the obsidian, and that's completely fine. Absolutely. 2008 was the last bad recession in the UK, and a recession is coming again. The Tudor times, I would agree with you, right? If I'm already hearing a bunch of recession things, it might be true on that one for sure. I'm an elder millennial from Oklahoma, 81 baby. Let's go, Mark. Happy to have you here. 81 from 1981. That's pretty cool. Happy for you guys love the card. VVS is the worst. VVS is really a poor investment. It's one that the price hasn't done much, but when it comes to the community and the project, it's putting some good work, right? When we look at DeFi projects, there's 2 ways I see it. First thing, the price. Second thing, the project. Because the price can be great, but the project can be trash. And that's a big no-no for me. That is like a quick pump and dump type of meme coin scenario where the price is crazy driven by hype, but the project is not worth it. On the other side, you can have a project that is solid, organic, and is growing slowly, and a price that is decent, bad, or just good. It really depends how things go. So I've seen many different projects throughout my investing, lifetime, and I think what we have in Cronos, with, for example, very, very simple finance. We have Tectonic, Protocol, and we have MMF, and we have Dark Crypto. There's some of these hand-picked projects that I can tell you from experience that work. And although they're massively down, well, there's not much to do. There's really not much to do. But I'm holding and I'm putting my staking. And guess what? As soon as they start growing in price, all your rewards on DeFi, you wouldn't even believe it. You wouldn't even believe it. So that's one of the things. Remember, the guy who paid 10,000 Bitcoins for that pizza, do you guys, like, aren't we going to just fake it like we also would have done the same? I mean, just look in the mirror, right? Look in the mirror. It's difficult to see the light at the end of the tunnel when you are in the bad times. But when you're in the good times, I mean, we are always like, no, nothing bad is going to happen. We're going to reach $1 million or so. It's got to be realistic at the end of the day. Realistic at the end of the day. Very excited. What's going on? The meat maker. Come on, Oscar. Talk about Cronos, homes, and metaverse. That's another one. There's one called the Cronos verse that I was, interested in. I was looking around. Pretty cool stuff. And BVS, MMF, and Tectonic, of course. So a lot of things going on there. So big news, of course, coming up from Chris, the CEO of crypto.com. This is now, I will consider, old news, even though it's 12 hours ago. Everybody knows at this point it's going to be affected. It's going to be great. Great stuff. This is, of course, old news because everybody knows this is happening. Extreme fear, 22 indicator. It was too good to be true. Let me just stop here for a moment. April, yeah, early April, we were greed. Anyone here saw it? You guys go ahead and comment. Do you guys see the greed? Because I saw it and I have videos on it. We saw the greed. We were right here. And I'm like, is it really? Are we really back? Like, it's like 4 months. Are we really back? And there it is, right? So there it is. So it was just a fake out, pretty much, for a long fake out. Yeah. Adam Guzman. Hey, my man, thank you very much for the first super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome aboard to the family. Welcome. So we saw the greed. Now we're down. The point of the story is amazing news that we're down because it allows us to go and sweep the floor. Common phrase in NFTs. Sweep the floor once again when we were trashed to 26 cents with Cronos. Sweep the floor and buy those low prices because later on, it might be too late, everybody. It might be too late. And here it is. Today's cryptocurrency projects. Thank you, Adam, for another super chat. Appreciate it, my man. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions, please. NF, welcome back, my friend. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, NF. Happy to have you here. It's been a rough week, but yes, it's been a really, really rough week. So there's a better way to illustrate this. And the way to do this for me is with the crypto bubbles. So everybody, I'll be back. So you can still listen to me, but here it is. This is the reality. Anchor Protocol is like, who cares? I don't care who you are. I'm still going to come on top. Anchor Protocol is destroying everybody. But this is it. We are in a sea of red in the last day. This is the reality. Now, let me just give you some comments here for your identification, right? Because I believe this is important. ApeCoin, we've talked about ApeCoin. Now it's down $26, everybody. Now, of course, crashing to 13. Sad but true. And for those who tried the other side mint, well, I mean, I'm holding on Gemini. Sad but true. GMT, I'm going to talk a little bit about today about Steppen because guess what? I'm getting involved. Anyone here in Steppen? Tell me in the comments right now. Shiba Inu, everybody. Shiba Inu army is super high, strong, and it's hard for us to really say that some other crypto is going to be much more recognizable than Shiba Inu. But what I'll tell you is that once Shiba Inu is back, it will be unstoppable. And I'm pretty happy that I'm part of the team. So I'm pretty excited, right? Shiba Inu to the moon. They already have the Shiba chart on OpenSea. And slowly but surely, Shiba Inu is what I will call the ape coin, but without the company behind it, right? Shiba Inu is an organic community project. Where is it here? Apecoin is another categorized in a way meme coin, but not really meme coin, but has a Yuga Labs with millions of dollars, right? So that's the way I see it. Now from here, Mana, Axie, you have Sandbox, they're all crash, of course, which is the metaverse. And this is something that we've seen in the past, sad but true. And we have to take it, right? Some of us are still staking. Here's Sandbox, that AM token, sad but true story, 1 cent, still staking on flexa capacity. I'm making money. ADA, Cardano, Algorand, Solana, Avalanche, layer ones. These are some that are really popular and are making tremendous progress in their own communities. But the price, something that everybody wants to be high. And I don't blame you, but I always try to see ahead of the price sometimes and say, okay, I want the price to go up. Don't get me wrong. But remember, God willing, I mean, for me, right? I'm not retiring tomorrow or in the next year. So the cheaper I can buy them for the next 3 to 5 years, are you going to tell me that Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum will die in 3 to 5 years? Of course not. There will be amazing powerhouses in the upcoming decade. So let us not have a narrow view. Let us continue believing in these projects because, I mean, if you know the founders, if you do your due diligence, your research with the papers, with the white papers, when you watch the lives, you go to the community, you go to the Discord, that's where you're going to get. And that's what I'm believing too, right? I'm not saying, of course, that they're perfect because they're far from perfect. We know Solana had another shutdown this May 1st. So this happened. So no worries. So overall, everybody, this is what we're seeing. I'm back. Oh, wait. I'm back. I'm back. So in the last week, this is what we're seeing right now. So still down. ApeCoin, right? Down. Month, this is what we're seeing right now. So we are seeing GMT, ApeCoin up. So because in the last month, we're doing better. In the last year, are you ready? Boom. So I'm going to go ahead and go away once again. So we take a look at the projects and you give it a look very well. Now, the reason why GMT is exploding is because this is move to earn. Move to earn. And move to earn is becoming a little bit more and more popular, right? Tomorrow, I'm going to be able to transfer the Solana I bought on Coinbase Pro to my STEPN app. And I've been looking at the algorithm on YouTube and people are demanding content from STEPN. Basically, you have the STEPN app, you walk and you earn money. But to do that, you need shoes, digital shoes that are bought with Solana. So, and some of the shoes are way above 10 Solana, 15 Solana, 20 Solana. So these are not an inexpensive way of making money. And I understand that, right? So different ways for you and I who are watching this video right now to make money. Either, look, I have it right here in front of you. Either play to earn, P2E, M2E, move to earn, staking, Luna, Gala, which is metaverse, and more. You see? Isn't this interesting? So you're learning now. There's so many ways to earn money here on crypto. And the best way to do that is, in my opinion, get as many as you can while everything's down. So when things are up, you are rich. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to me? Because it makes sense to me. Sadly, not many people want to listen to that because they just want to see the high prices, which it's nonsense because when we have high prices, what would you like to buy at that point? I mean, it's all high, it's all pumped. It's going to crash. See what I'm saying? So this is exactly what's happening. Hex, right? There you go. So it's very important for me to show you this so you understand how things roll, right? It is important because I like it. And when I analyze and I make my market study, I get it so excited to see all these different comparisons. So that's one thing, of course, for us to chew on. Now, are you ready for this? The reason why I'm showing you this, guys, here it is. The reason why I'm showing you this, tectonic, it's because you just saw on those bubbles some cryptocurrencies that are listed on major exchanges. Some cryptos that are everywhere, right? That are really on Binance, Coinbase, FTX, because to be listed there, you have to be, listed in one big exchange, according to those by market cap. Well, all of these, Versa, Tonic, MMF, VVS, and so, you know what? They haven't been listed in most of the cases outside of crypto.com. So MMF exploded from 20 cents to almost $2. Tectonic went up, not by much. VVS Finance went up first, then it crashed. So there's dynamics, different dynamics that I always like to learn from. When we have trillions in circulation, it seems that the pattern is that we pumped first and then crashes because of liquidations, either from the founders, developers, or liquidations, or because of the tokenomics kick. And then it does what the volume and the community wants to do. If the community starts buying, like here, I'm going to bring my brush. This was pump created by, you can see here at the bottom by the volume. And then you can see here now how we're seeing, some sell-offs here at the bottom for tectonic. Then right here, once again, volume up, and then the price comes up. So when we have a pump for tectonic, do not let it go. If you're in the profit, you are highly welcome if you want to get your profits out. Listen to what I'm saying, because you may not have that chance to do so, right? Now, I understand if your staking is going to take you 10 days to unstake, so it may not be the greatest plan, to sell off at a profit, but that's why I'm here. And I'm going to do my best to alert you guys when we have an uptrend and where we can probably kind of time the market to sell it at a good time. Because if you ask me, I'm selling some of my tectonic right around here, right? Which from here, I'm going to bring my price range. Okay, you cannot see that. So let me go ahead and move it here. There you go. So I'm selling some of my tectonic. This is 283%. Are you kidding me? There it is. So at 283%, that is 3x pretty much. Let's do it. Nobody's going to judge me. It's my money. I can do whatever I want. In my case, I'm talking about me, right? I'm going to be for sure selling some and having some staking and continue repeating the process. That is insane. I love it. So this is some of the strategies that some people can have, right, for making money, because you don't have to really wait for tectonic to reach 4 zeros, 5 zeros when you have the opportunity to stake and make more money. It really depends what you want to do for sure. But I really enjoyed having some profits as we continue. Let's go. When we look at MMF, guys, well, MMF is another big stud. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one right here. Here it is. MMF, everybody. This one for sure caught the attention of everyone during the run. That's what you're seeing right now on the screen. MMF. One of the best communities when it comes to the NFTs related to the bonus and additions when you're staking that I've seen so far. When it comes to vaults and interest, I love it. A lot of people love it. So honestly, MMF is doing really well in that regard. I have to be honest with you. Plus, when it comes to transparency and communication with the community, it's done it very well. There's two things that I've seen happening against MMF, in an indirect way. Number one, scrub finance, of course, and number two, the breach that they had yesterday. And how did they react it? Immediately and on a timely fashion. Now, I don't know anybody from MMF project. Nobody has reached out to me. It's just my experience. So I like it. I like it. So that's what I'll tell you. Of course, I mentioned, and I'm on record because you can watch my videos from months ago. When I was looking at MMF pump, I was like, it's going to crash. And a lot of people gave me heat, and a lot of heat. You just don't see it. That no, it's not going to crash. You don't know what you're talking about. Now here it is. I knew it was going to crash. Now, by how much it's going to crash, remember the rule. Crypto is going to go higher than our expectations and lower than our expectations. That rule applies every time. So if I measure, probably it's going to go around here, the 38 to 50% retracement, chances are it's going to go lower because it is the way crypto works, and because any whales that have staked MMF can liquidate and bring the price down, and that's just the way it is. So excited for what MMA has to offer, and right now it's at 50 cents. So I mean, from $2.50, what a discount! 75% or 50% plus discount. I'll take it. I know a lot of people here have MMF like me, so no worries. I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And will Crocon go lower? Bitcoin has the answer. That's the question. That's the answer, and the statement for this live. We went and talked about Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes lower, passes the 29,000 due to what's happening right now in the market, then Cronos will start heading lower. The chances are the TVL, of course, is going to go lower because the prices are going to be lower, and MMF and VVS, honestly, I don't know how much lower can it go because it's already crashed. And tectonic, it can go lower right now and get to the lowest. But MMF, it's also close. It's also close to its lowest because it was here touching it at 20 to 30 something cents. But right now, I'm going to bring once again my price range. From here to its lowest is just 53%. So the moral of the story for people who are watching, if Bitcoin goes lower, then crypto.com will go lower, then everything else is going to go lower. So more discounts, more prices coming to us. Got it? Danny sold all my CRO and jump on Cardano and Polygon at bottom price. There's other different projects out there. Absolutely check them all out. Some people are already selling CRO, but in my opinion, I don't want to sell anything at this time at a loss. Makes no sense to me. I don't need to, and I don't want to, and I'm not going to. I'm going to set a profit because while I'm staking and holding on the side, I'm making some money. Cash for me, baby. That is a passive income strategy that we all want to do. Got it? So this is what I'm looking at, everybody. This is what's happening for crypto.com, and I like it. I'm going to show you another thing that is, I think, pretty funny. Meet Kevin, popular YouTuber. Follow it. It's awesome. Everything's fine, he says, with you cannot see that, with a negative 6.83% at more than $1 million, right? So if you feel that you're down in your investments, there's some other people out there that are even lower than us. So don't worry. Peter Schiff, which is usually a bear against Bitcoin. And of course, if you want to be depressed a little bit, go ahead and follow him. But I always like to listen to everyone's opinions. I think that's pretty cool. Cronos, May 4th, yesterday, we're excited to announce a third batch of Cronos ecosystem grant recipients. So more development projects coming in. And Ken, which is a managing director of Cronos Labs and Cronos Chain, he's saying, the recap, an exciting collection of DeFi, GameFi, and Web3 infrastructure grant recipients, right? And all of the recipients right here. And this kind of reminds me to Flexa network with token because they're also doing that, allowing these companies to use Flexa payments and knowing what Cronos Chain is doing, basically giving grants. I'm not showing. There you go. Giving grants to these low-level projects, right, that are growing. I think that is incredible. I think that is what good projects, incubators, accelerators do, to bring that knowledge and talent to crypto. Because if you don't know, there's a lot of talent that are moving from tax, from technology, from even aerospace, engineering to cryptocurrency. They're bringing those talents to cryptocurrency. So What an amazing way to look at things, right? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Still amazes me what cryptocurrency can do. 36,000 for Bitcoin, Ethereum at 2,700. And that's what we're looking at here, everybody. Now, here's another thing. I have Token Metrics. Token Metrics is an application, guys, that is pretty cool because it helps me, to see price predictions. It helps me to see some technical analysis, some fundamentals, and some of the, pretty cool projects that I have. Just kind of tell me when to buy, when to sell. It's pretty cool. For example, here on Token Metrics, we have bearish, bullish. It's kind of like some visual aids, if you might want to say that way. So I'm pretty happy to use it. Token Metrics right now, performance metrics. This is for crypto.com. So I have a lot of different data. Basically, they are like all machine learning oriented. So according to Token Metrics, the price of crypto.com, the predicted and the actual price, they're predicting at 24 to 25 cents in the month of May. We'll see how accurate they are, but thus far we're seeing that they are looking at a lower end for crypto.com, right? So all of these, guys, is pretty cool. You want to sign up, go ahead and do so. I'm going to go ahead and give you this link. I'm going to post it in the chat right now. Token Metrics, guys, if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool, but I like to use it for more analysis information because you never know. You might want to have some more backup data to make your investments more smart. Got it? Do your own research at the end of the day. Do your own research. Guys, let's go ahead and open this for Q&A. I'm all yours. Thank you for stopping, and let's go ahead and talk. What's going on, guys? Let's do some Q&A right now. What I love to see my Bitcoin and crypto move through. Oh, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. What's up, buddies? Friends, fam, welcome. Ooh. Hey, Yosha, yeah, it's a pretty good tool. I'm still learning. I'm, doing a bunch of research there. We're talking metrics. You go ahead and click on that one, and it's going to give you all the deets you need. Got a question here from Calvin. Do you think CRO will jump before the June 1st dateline? Well, that's a good question. June 1st right now is going to be another important time for cryptocurrencies since it's almost a month from now. Probably it's really hanging on. Yes and no, because I think it's all according to what crypto, Bitcoin, and Ethereum can do, and it's already some time ahead of it. But I think 1 week before June 1st, it's gonna be a good idea for me to give you that detail as far as if it's gonna pump or not. My prediction will be whatever we do a couple days before, that's a great understanding. That's going to help me much better to tell you yes or no for sure. Hopefully it will. What about Luna, Terra Luna? Like Terra Luna, and I own nothing. That's the worst statement ever. I need more money. What can I tell you? You getting a new launch pad on MMF Saturday? No, I'm not getting on a new launch pad right now. Most of the money I'm having and adding to my Coinbase account or crypto.com account is for trading. It's for trading only. I already have enough, and eventually I'm going to add more to my long-term portfolios. But what I'm doing right now, everybody, is NFT buying and trading a lot. And yes, I also do staking and liquidity pools, but because we're going to be going through this difficult period on time, NFT players are still making money, and that's exactly where I want to play out right now, and I'm still holding. So every time I see Crocoin super down, I buy. Every time I see Bitcoin super down, I buy. It's just a great opportunity. But like I'm telling you, the Steppen app, which I'm working on super soon, I'm doing crypto trading, which I'm buying and selling super quickly. And I'm doing what? NFT. So 3 ways for me to get cash flow. So when I see low, super low levels, I can attack that really fast. Good question. Do you like meme coins on Finance like Krog or Krotama? Are you invested invested in those? I do not own any meme coins on Cronos ecosystem. Only Shiba Inu. I don't know if you want to call ApeCoin a meme coin, but I own 306 apes. It's pretty cool, right? Do I want to sell some apes? Of course, at a profit. So, but I'm gonna be waiting for a while on Gemini, 6.88%. If you want to get on Gemini, use my link in the description down below and get some free money. But no, am I interested in meme coins on Kronos? I'm interested in the development of meme coins because that's going to attract more people, more liquidity. But for my own investment and money, not at this time. If I have some money available, that money is going to MMF vaults. Period. Period. You guys already know. I want to make good money. MMF is gonna make me a lot of money, and I'm gonna stick with that bond, MMF. I already have vaults on PVS Finance. I already have 170 million tectonic staked. MMF, baby. Don't miss MMF. That's just what I can tell you, right? So I already learned my lesson. There's gonna be more things coming up to Kronos. I'm doing the vaults and I'm making money, right? Who's with me? Hi, Oscar. How are you? I was wondering if you got your issue with the bank and Coinbase solved. I hope yes. Yes, Eden. That's exactly what I said at the beginning of the live. Thank you for asking. Yes, it's resolved, and I'm pretty excited, pretty happy. I gotta tell you, Coinbase support sucks. What are you drinking? I'm drinking water. Because as you guys know, I'm engaged. I'm getting married, God willing, next year. A couple of months down the road, and I have a couple of weddings down the road. So I was like 210 or so, and I'm right now 199, 198. So I'm trying to go lower and of course lose weight. I want to go back to my 30, 32. 30, what is it? 30 height, 32 waist. And when I was trying my 32 waist pants, they weren't fitting, and I'm like, no way! I need to go back to my 32. So I'm doing really well, and some of you know that I like to swim, so it's really helping me. It's really helping me right now. So I'm pretty excited. So yeah, thank you for asking. That's pretty cool. I'm extremely bullish on utility tokens. Same. If you don't have any, Chainlink is definitely one to take a look at. Chainlink, I own some link for sure. I like it. Are you taking advantage of this Bitcoin dip? I bought a bit today. Yes, Aaron, for sure I am, because if not, when, right? But we discussed, right, if that may be some other lower lips coming, and we'll gotta be ready for those too. It's just a nice stage in cryptocurrency market for us, the millennials. That's where I belong. Some people are, I see my analytics. I see people who watch me are predominantly from 20, 24, 23, all the way to 40. So a lot of people here in the next generation wondering, right, when is the world we're gonna have a better market, and it's coming. It's coming. Just know it's coming, and just be ready for it, because once we're back, at that moment, my videos are gonna be starting to turn for get profits, because usually that bull sentiment, right, for crypto takes us a couple of months. So it's not quickly, it's not a pump and dump. The bull market, it's a couple of months that you have to enjoy, and you have to liquidate to reinvest. Because if you don't do so, which you can do that if you want, you might lose of some profits down the road. Got it? Best MMF vaults. Ooh, that's one for hot controversy, because mine, I just do MMF Crow, but some people do Savannah and this and that. I think all of them, before you go into an MMF vault, get into the community, get into the Discord, Savannah, whatever that project belongs to, read everything, and then, okay, I'm gonna go for it. Right now, I'm doing MMO, which I'm about to, once my Crow is finally unstaked, and I'm gonna do continue Crow and MMF. But I know Savannah MMF is great. There's a couple of more coming in here and there. But what happened with Scrub Finance, definitely sucked, and some people lost money. So always have to be patient and kind of willing to pivot and understand what in the world they're talking about. Very good. I just saw on Medium, MMF community is already delivering the compensation, which everybody expects, package for the people who lost money with the hacking. Good news for the people. I was lucky not to touch my account yesterday. Same here, Eden. I, made that video, even though, didn't get any views or many views, but we don't care. It's about feeding the community with the latest news. And basically, I wanted to tell my community about it because I think it's important, that people are not to mess around. And even though they say like, you can follow these instructions if you want to do something, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to mess around with MMF in the next week. So that's good. I'm not planning to do so. So by then, I'm sure that everything's going to be completely fine. 32, good luck. But hey, appreciate that. Swimming, keep it going, of course. It's 4 years too much on the XBBS staking, Gabriel. I was actually talking with some friend about that because he asked me, how many years are you expecting? Do you expect Tonic to survive, right? Do you think Tectonic is a good project? And I'm like, well, I do think Tectonic is a good project, but would you really need to give these projects years down the road? And I think what VVS Finance did is something pretty mature, basically saying, look, we know crypto holders are emotionally unstable sometimes. Why don't you just help us help you in this journey by locking your money? So how many locked opportunities have you seen? And I really haven't seen too many 4 years. And I think VVS said, you know what, let's take advantage of that. Because in a way that helps. And a lot of people who want to get the highest APY are doing the 4 years like me. Makes sense at all. Derek, been watching you for a while. Like your videos, your thought. Thank you, appreciate it. What are your thoughts on the haters saying your picks are bad investments? Well, when people tell me I pick bad investments in a bear market, it's I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I welcome everybody and all comments because at the end of the day, we're here to explore different way of investing, right? And I like when people say that because it allows me to think, well, there's still need for more education out there. Of course, there's gonna be a negative numbers if we have bear markets because if we're doing DeFi, for example, Tectonic, MMF, and VVS Finance, these are cryptocurrencies that although you can day trade, they are not meant for day trading. They're meant for staking. So if you started staking them at the beginning of 2022, guess what? You're super down, right? So we've been talking about that. Also, we've been talking about crypto.com, and well, for crypto.com, you of course do the card stake, and you do DeFi. So definitely everything's down, but all those in quotes haters will vanish, or most of them, once we're up in a nice bull run. Got it? I think that's a great question. Had a question about the validators when staking CRO and DeFi wallet. Should I worry about some of those validators? Well, not really. Actually, I didn't have any bad experience with my validator, which was called Last Station. So I think you can check the validators online. So go ahead and do so. Go ahead and do so for sure. And then in regards to the volatility, I don't know what you think, but I believe MMF guys should put on hold new launch pads. The impact was too drastic with the latest launch pad. So so far, I believe MMF has more than 15, 14 launch pads and VVS Finance barely 3. So, I mean, I think they pay MMF for the launch pad. So if they're getting more money, I think they're going to continue doing so. We'll see what happens for sure. But launch pads usually mean good progress for the community. So I welcome all the good progress for the community for sure. Nice, everybody. And that's it. One beautiful hour. Guys, thank you very much for those Q&A questions. I love it and enjoyed it. Just kind of was a little bit, looking at the market. And I'm like, let's go ahead and have fun on YouTube. As always, never disappoint. Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button before you leave. Thank you for coming in. Probably more videos coming your way later on. And so far, crypto and Cronos chilling. So will Cronos go lower? Will Cronos go higher? Yes and yes. If Bitcoin goes lower, well, crypto.com will go lower. if this bull market comes either late 2022 or mid 2023, we're gonna be seeing crypto.com flying. But the question about Cronos and crypto.com at $1 by the end of 2022 is getting a little bit harder and harder and harder. And it's not because of something crypto.com is doing. That is the main thing. It's because of the external factors. It's because of everything that's happening outside that we cannot control. If you understand that, then you're good to go. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate your time and have a great one, guys. Peace. Amazing night, everybody. God bless you guys. Thank you very much to all the members, donors, new subscribers. Welcome to the train. Let's have fun. Peace, guys. Thank you.